What is up, you dandy folks? Hope you're all doing well on this fine morning. Do not shoot the messenger, okay? I'm just here to spread awareness, have a little discussion about the upcoming console releases, that being Xbox Series X versus PS5, something I'm kind of excited for just for the future of gaming and esports related events around these things. I still think PC is the master race and everyone should invest in one for the future. That's just my 2 cents. You guys, of course, can disagree with that. When it comes time for the console wars, though, they will continue as far as we can see into the future, that being Microsoft versus Sony, that being, of course, Xbox versus PlayStation. Shroud has now recently given his 2 cents in several articles out there covering this. I wanted to get my 2 cents out there just to kind of try and fight back a little bit around this and obviously open up discussion to what you guys think. When it comes time for giving our thoughts as a community, I think you guys can be very insightful as to who's going to win this war, that being the PlayStation 5 versus the Xbox Series X. So far, Shroud has shared his very, very little take. Really, all he deems so far is the size of the PS5 being concerning to him as to how it's going to be effective, of course, compared to the Xbox Series X. He also does make sure to mention that apparently Xbox Series X could have a powerhouse or a bigger model and a smaller model to actually be compared to the current size of the PS5 we have seen so far. And so here's his short sentences on this, and then we'll talk about it more.
Did you watch the PS5 thing at all?
No, I heard, chat told me a bunch of stuff though, like Demon Souls getting remade, which is cool. GTA getting remade. New Horizon, Zero Dawn, a couple of the games. What do you think?
It's all right. Average. average stuff. Ratchet and Clank was kind of cool, I guess.
I like that game back in the day. It was a good game.
The look of the PlayStation's like, it's okay. It looks like a router.
That's weird. Yeah, it's like everybody's like trying to build like towers lately, like vertical consoles.
Yeah, it looks okay, but I'm just concerned because it looks pretty small. So I don't think it's going to be that good of a console spec-wise if it's that tiny.
You think the Xbox is going to be better?
Oh, it will be. I just don't know how much better. And I think Xbox, I don't know if it's true or if it's rumored, but I think they have multiple. I think they're having like a powerhouse, which is a big boy, and then they're having something similar to PlayStation, which is smaller. So we'll see.
They'll have like multiple levels of consoles.
I think that's what people are saying on the interwebs.
And of course, the main controversy here, even though he spoke so little about it, he did put it in his title as well. So I do think it's fair game for other websites, including ourselves, to assess this kind of stuff. The main controversy being he's, of course, a Mixer streamer exclusively, which is backed by Microsoft. I highly doubt he would be allowed to, and I could be wrong here, okay? I definitely could be wrong, but I highly doubt he could actually come out and say the PS5 is going to obliterate the Xbox Series X. But what he did say obviously could be what he also believes in, and I'll give you guys my opinion so far, and again, you guys can defer from this as well. I will say this: when it comes time for the reveal, I think PlayStation did a better job. I don't know if that's too far of a stretch, though. When it comes time for the actual specs, we don't know the full details brought to us by websites like Laptop Mag. It does seem Xbox has, I would say, more advantages so far than the PS5, which could be attributed to its size that we know of so far, but not all those specs are actually detailed and known as of right now. And very lastly, when it comes time to the actual, if this really does matter, the size, the image, and the look of these consoles, I'm really indifferent. I really don't care how much my console does look, and if you guys do, make sure to leave your comments down below. The reveal, the specs, the actual look of these consoles, I would say the execution is also going to be a huge thing that is completely unknown. I was talking to my podcast partner Zan about this. Yes, your specs can be super good, but unless it's really, a vast difference between the two, it's going to be an execution of these two consoles as well as companies behind them that will make the difference in the long-term future of which one outperforms the other. But that's just my thoughts. Shroud gives his thoughts as well. I do admit it's a bit weird now because we have streamers out there being backed by these companies that also sell these consoles. If Ninja speaks up, I'm sure we'll see backlash towards him. I just think go easy, guys. All right, it's just one person's opinion. I'm curious what your guys' opinions are as well. When it comes time to the future war of these consoles, who do you guys think is doing a bit better, Xbox or PlayStation? Until next time, hope you guys all enjoy. You know what to do, all right? I hope you're already doing it. Drink that water, drink that coffee. I'll see you guys back here sometime soon.